Through stricter accounting standards and tougher disclosure requirements, corporate America must be made more accountable to employees and shareholders and held to the highest standards of conduct. Retirement security also depends upon keeping the commitments of Social Security, and we will. We must make Social Security financially stable and allow personal retirement accounts for younger workers who choose them. Members, you and I will work together in the months ahead on other issues: productive farm policy, a cleaner environment, broader homeownership, especially among minorities, and ways to encourage the good work of charities and faith-based groups. Vocabularies and synonyms. Accountable, ADJ, responsible for having done, charged with charity, N, help or money given to those in need, goodwill, compassion. Faith-based, N, affiliated with, or based on a religion or religious group. I ask you to join me on these important domestic issues in the same spirit of cooperation we've applied to our war against terrorism. During these last few months, I've been humbled and privileged to see the true character of this country in a time of testing. Our enemies believed America was weak and materialistic, that we would splinter in fear and selfishness. They were as wrong as they are evil. The American people have responded magnificently, with courage and compassion, strength and resolve. As I have met the heroes, hugged the families, and looked into the tired faces of rescuers, I have stood in awe of the American people. Vocabularies and synonyms. Humble, ADJ, showing a modest or low estimate of one's importance. Materialistic, ADJ, excessively concerned with material possessions. Splinter, N, separate into smaller units as a result of disagreement. Magnificently, ADV, in a very skillful manner, excellently. And I hope you will join me? I hope you will join me in expressing thanks to one American for the strength and calm and comfort she brings to our nation in crisis, our First Lady, Laura Bush. None of us would ever wish the evil that was done on September 11th. Yet, after America was attacked, it was as if our entire country looked into a mirror and saw our better selves. We were reminded that we are citizens with obligations to each other, to our country, and to history. We began to think less of the goods we can accumulate and more about the good we can do. Vocabularies and synonyms. Calm, N/ADJ, the absence of strong emotions, peaceful, quiet. Comfort, N/V, good feeling, amenity, convenience, contentment. Crisis, N, a time of intense difficulty or danger, emergency, disaster. Accumulate, V, gradually gather or acquire. For too long our culture has said, if it feels good, do it. Now America is embracing a new ethic and a new creed, let's roll. In the sacrifice of soldiers, the fierce brotherhood of firefighters, and the bravery and generosity of ordinary citizens, we have glimpsed what a new culture of responsibility could look like. We want to be a nation that serves goals larger than self. We've been offered a unique opportunity, and we must not let this moment pass. My call tonight is for every American to commit at least 2 years, 4,000 hours over the rest of your lifetime, to the service of your neighbors and your nation. Vocabularies and synonyms. Ethic, N, a set of moral principles forming of conduct. Creed, N, a system of religious belief, a faith. Bravery, N, courageous behavior or character. Glimpse, V, a brief insight or indication, a momentary or partial view. Many are already serving, and I thank you. If you aren't sure how to help, I've got a good place to start. To sustain and extend the best that has emerged in America, I invite you to join the new USA Freedom Corps. The Freedom Corps will focus on 3 areas of need: responding in case of crisis at home, rebuilding our communities, and extending American compassion throughout the world. One purpose of the USA Freedom Corps will be Homeland Security. America needs retired doctors and nurses who can be mobilized in major emergencies, volunteers to help police and fire departments, transportation and utility workers well trained in spotting danger. Vocabularies and synonyms. Emerge, v. Become apparent or prominent, become visible. Mobilize, v. Bring resources into use for a particular purpose, emergency, an unexpected situation requiring immediate action. Utility, n. The state of being useful, profitable, or beneficial. Our country also needs citizens working to rebuild our communities. We need mentors to love children, especially children whose parents are in prison. And we need more talented teachers in troubled schools. USA Freedom Corps will expand and improve the good efforts of AmeriCorps and Senior Corps to recruit more than 200,000 new volunteers. And America needs citizens to extend the compassion of our country to every part of the world. So we will renew the promise of the Peace Corps, double its volunteers over the next 5 years, and ask it to join a new effort to encourage development and education and opportunity in the Islamic world. Vocabularies and synonyms. Mentor, an experienced and trusted advisor, guide, talented, adj, adept, expert, brilliant, skilled, intelligent, smart, renew, v. Start over, refurbish, give fresh life or strength to, revive, volunteer, n. Person who works for an organization without being paid.